Okay, welcome back. I want to show you one of my favorite OSNAP commands in AutoCAD, and it's going to be the from. I know many people probably don't use this one, but it will make your life so much easier. And this command is typically used to locate something from a reference point, if that makes any sense. And this will save you from using maybe the move command or something, copy and moving it twice in order to get it in a location, or even setting up a skeleton to locate what you want. Okay, so I will demonstrate all of this command. Hopefully you'll understand and start using it more in AutoCAD. Okay, here on the screen I have a plate and I have 4 holes drawn into it, or drilled into it. And you can see that each one of these circles are located 2 from each edge. So it's going to go 2 that way and 2 that way. And we're going to go ahead and create this utilizing the from command. Normally what you would have to do is you would have to create your circle, maybe here on the outside, and maybe started at this endpoint, and then you would move it into location. But with the from command, you'll see that you can do it all in one step. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to create the outside rectangle by using the rectangle command. It's asking me to specify my first corner. I'll select here. And next I'm going to type in the coordinates of where I want it to be. So at my top left corner, I need it to be at 17, 11. And there's my rectangle. Now I'll go ahead and locate my first circle. I'm going to use a circle center diameter, which is located here. Now it's asking me to specify the center of my circle. Well, I know that I want it at 2, 2, located from this edge. So what I'm going to do is shift and right click, and I'm going to select the from option. Now it's asking me to specify the base point that I want to go from. And my base point is going to be at this endpoint. So once I select that endpoint, you can see the word offset is right next to my cursor. That's telling me now I need to tell it where do I want it to go from this point. You have to physically type in the @ symbol on here. So I'm going to type in @2. I want to go 2 units to the right, 2 units going up. So that's why both of those numbers are positive. Once you hit the enter button, it's going to ask you for the diameter. In our case, the diameter is 2. Enter. Okay. So now there's other commands that you can use to speed this up, but just as good practice, we'll go ahead and do the other 3 circles by using the from command. Once again, I'm going to start with a circle center diameter. It's asking me to locate the center of my circle. I'll shift and right click and choose the from option. Next, I'll select this endpoint. Now you can see I have the words offset next to my cursor. I'll shift and hit the number 2 button to give me that @ symbol. Next, I want to tell it where I want it to go. I want it to go 2 units going positive to the right, a -2 since I want this circle located down below that line. Enter. And it's the exact same size diameter as my last circle. So you can type in the number 2, or you can just hit the enter button and it will create the same size circle. Okay, so I'm going to hit the enter button on my keyboard, and that's just going to repeat the last command I used, which happens to be circle. Next, it's asking me to specify the center. So I'll shift and right click and I'll select from. It's asking me to select that base point. Let's go ahead and select this bottom base point. So I'm selecting that endpoint. Next, I have offset next to my cursor, so I'll shift and the number 2 button to give me that @ symbol. Remember that with this command, you always have to type in that @ button. And next, I want to go to the left. So that's going to be a -2 on the axis, and I want to go a +2. So 2 going up. Once you hit the enter button, it's going to locate that circle for you. Now it's asking for the diameter, and this is the exact same size diameter as my last circle. So I'll go ahead and hit enter. Last one. I'll hit the enter button to take me back to the last command. So it's asking me to specify a circle. Next, I'll go and shift and right click and choose the from option. It's asking me where's that base point I want to reference from. Select this endpoint. So I'll click there. Now it's asking me to offset. Type in the @ button. And now I'd have to tell it which direction I want it to go. So I want it to go -2, so it's going to the left, -2 is going down. I'll select the enter button, and it's the exact same size diameter as my last one. So just go ahead and hit enter. Okay. So I hope that was very useful to you, the from command, and I use it a lot. It really speeds up things when I'm going to locate them from a reference point that I do know, and I happen to know that dimension. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching.